because everybody's going to jump on this and go fast. So with that being said, now my job for the rest of the evening is to give you the new business presentation. So let's jump in and let's get started with that. What a great thing from those guys. Oh, I love my partners. They're such good people. They truly are. Should I get this right? Okay, I think we're at full screen right now. And so let's begin. This is the new business presentation. Again, as we said, we've shortened it. Hopefully we'll make it a little more exciting. There are some things that were covered tonight by both Frederick and Scott, so I'm going to skip over that. That next week I will include it, but I won't need to tonight since they kind of covered a couple things already. So it starts off with, and this is a good starting point for everybody. Why would you join StopLightGo? I mean, why come here unless you've got something? Everybody should have a dream, something, just something that they want in their life. Now, for some people, it's just to have that extra income to take the ultimate vacations all the time. Or it's like you said, maybe it's to say, I'd like to make enough to be able to build my dream home. Or, for some, it's like, just give me that additional residual income. I can use it however I see fit. If I've got residual income coming in every month, then, I can use it for my kids' education. I can use it to get a new car. I can use it to do whatever it is that I want. And for a lot of people, believe it or not, it might just be to make sure they can make ends meet. Because right now, with the economy and the way it is, it's tough out there. It really is. And so the timing for what we're doing here couldn't be any better. You're in a position right now, if you share this with people and with the kind of opportunity we have now with this summer campaign, they can come on board and they can start making the kind of income we're going to be talking about. I mean, what a great business. And again, I've always said in life, if you don't have some sort of residual income, you're really missing it. Because I don't know how people just live on a day-to-day existence. It just, to me, it's like, okay, if I get sick, well, how do I make money tomorrow? Or if I lose my job, how do I make money tomorrow? Or if, it just, again, it goes on and on. But if you've got residual, it's all different. And that's what this is really all about. And our concept is so simple. This is so simple. Shop and save. And who can't do that? And everybody needs to shop and save right now. And by doing that, you can very simply share and earn an income here at StopLightGo. So let's talk about a little bit about this company, what's behind it. Obviously, you heard from Frederick tonight. He's our CEO. You know me as your founder. But look at this management team. So why are we sharing even this slide? Because I don't care what you're looking at as far as an opportunity goes. I don't care how much people talk about the product or their compensation. If you don't have the infrastructure in place, if you don't have the management team, I will guarantee you, after 45 years in this industry, those companies will be out of business in less than a year. They'll just implode. Because even if they have success, they won't know what to do with it. Most of them don't have the success because they don't have the right management team. This company is loaded with some of the best people you could ever be around. I mean, look at these names. I mean, I look at, Frederick, Frederick, me. Look at Oscar. I mean, this guy was the CEO of Apple for 20 years. He's here. Boo, who was he was a managing director of PokerStars. He's here. Greg, who's a CFO, and he's an investor in the company. And this is just the high level. I mean, our management team behind this is amazing. So guys, it starts there. Without this, nothing good happens. Now, the next thing that has to happen, if you're going to have a successful business and you're going to get involved in something that's really going to be going to serve you for a lifetime, you got to have exceptional products. And boy, do we have exceptional products. Now, you heard about them already tonight, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. You heard about Voyager. I'm just going to give you a couple one-offs about me because I like personal testimonials. I have to fly to Sarasota next week. I'm going to a funeral. It's my godfather, somebody that was near and dear to me, and I can't imagine him not being with me anymore. But he lived a full life. I mean, a great life, and I'm always going to miss him. But I had to book a hotel to go to Sarasota, and when I did, I said, I can't believe. I mean, I'm saving over $100 a night. I'm staying at a 4-star, beautiful place right on the bay in Sarasota. Everybody else has it for $200 a night. I got it through our site, $98 for the night. So 3 nights, that's $300. And I do that all the time with Voyager, all the time. Literally, a person using this, if they travel at all, will save thousands of dollars. Blaze, same thing. I want testimony. I'm going to give you this. I use it in all my cars. I've had exotics since I was a little kid. That's my love in life, I guess, is exotic automobiles. So I've always collected them. I've always had them. I put Blaze in these cars. When I first started putting in some of my cars, some of the guys that work on my car, oh, you can't do that. You don't. I said, oh, no. I know what the science is behind this product. This is a real product. And like Scott said, you spend $1, you're going to save anywhere from $3 to $5 on fuel costs. For every dollar you spend on the chemical, you're going to save 3 to 5. But there's other things. It increases your horsepower. It increases your engine life. It reduces emissions. Not bad. So again, a tremendous product. Again, it's one of our save you more than you spend, like the Voyager. Then we have the Acai Plus. Now, this is a product, again, personal testimonial. Been on it for like 2 months now. I just had shoulder surgery. I can do this now. I had a complete shoulder replacement. I'm not supposed to be able to play golf until they said you cannot touch a golf club. And you cannot play golf until probably the end of August, the first part of September. Guess what I'm doing? I'm out playing golf. Today I went out, I hit golf balls. I'm not supposed to be doing it. That's because I'm using products like this that really, really help build up your system. And you got inflammation, if you got any kind of injury, like this is a major injury, it heals, and it heals fast. So Acai Plus. Next product, we just introduced it, Evernova. Obviously, most of you know that's my wife. She has been using this product religiously for 8 months and loves it. As a matter of fact, I'm a guy. I use it too. Because at my age, I need all the help I can get. And you know what? I hate to say it, but it works. I guess as you get older, you start having problems with your collagen or your elasticity in your skin, which I had. And I started using this. I said, wait a minute, my skin's getting tighter. It looks better. I look younger. So again, one of the things we have here at StopLightGo, ladies and gentlemen, is tremendous product. Tremendous product. And we're adding more and more all the time. So I don't care what you're looking for, beauty and skincare, health and wellness. We've got some things coming there. They're going to be amazing by the end of this summer. Branded products. We'll be adding more and more branded products. You can go in and shop the things you're spending your money on anyway. But here's the difference. When you shop at StopLightGo, when you shop, or when anybody shops at StopLightGo, what is it doing to your income? It's driving it up and up and up and up, as we're going to see as we go into the actual business presentation on the compensation side. So let's look at the compensation. 10 ways to earn. Tonight, I'm not going to go on all these 10 ways to earn. It's just too much. We wanted to shorten the presentation, but I'm going to talk about the ones that are really important, and we kind of put these together in such a way I think you'll like this, because it really kind of hits where we all live and kind of tells the story about what we're doing here at StopLightGo. I will tell you one thing. I will put this compensation plan up against any compensation plan that exists in the industry right now. No one is paying out what we're paying out. And I would challenge anybody to show me a company. I would love to see a company that even comes close to paying out what we're paying out here at StopLightGo. And I love that, because I can say that and know it's true. So let's take a look at the compensation and how this thing works. It starts with the sign-up. You heard Scott talking about the sign-up bonus. So I'm not going to go into the details, because you just saw how it works for the summer campaign. It's very simple. As you bring people in, you get a one-time sign-up bonus for that person. But as they bring in other people, you get a sign-up bonus from theirs. When they bring in people, you get a sign-up bonus. And it's not just, again, there's no limit on the width. So for example, if you decide you're going to put in 10 drivers under this $99 campaign, you put in 10 drivers, guess what you've just done? You started this sign-up bonus. Those 10 get 10, that's 100. They get a 10, that's 1,000. You see what I'm talking about? The numbers get crazy. And it all starts from just that one person you put in. And the crazy thing about it is 3 and you're free. But that's just on your first level. That's just on those 3 that you sign up. But what about the ones they sign up? The ones they sign up, you put this into motion and it doesn't stop. And it never has to stop. So that's our what we call our fast track, gets people into the business, gets people making money in a hurry. And obviously you start looking at these dollars on the right-hand side. I mean, it could be substantial and very, very early on in your career here at StopLightGo. But here's what we're really all going to be working towards. Because for me, and what I always believe is, I don't care about the fact, that's all wonderful, and that, yeah, it puts cash back in your pocket and you're off to a good start. What I've always looked at is residual. In life, if you've got residual income, you've got something worthwhile. And here, oh man, do you have it. Because every month, people have a monthly subscription. Now, whether it's their test drive or a drive, that's the 2 ways you can enter into StopLightGo. A test driver is kind of a low level, let me test the waters. That's what we call it, a test driver, and see what this is all about. But even as a test driver, as people come into the business, remember, you can put in as many as you want. You put in 1, 2, 3. They start doing the same thing. Well, you start getting paid through 10 racing circuits on everybody. And again, once you kind of connect the dots and get this is kind of like that light bulb moment. So imagine you've got this. It's basically 10 racing circuits, but a 3x10. And it grows by 3, right? All the way through 10 racing circuits. So that's a total, if all of it filled over the next year, 2 years, whatever, that's over, 88,000 people. But that's 2 years down the road, right? Who cares? The point is, it's going to be constantly growing and filling very slowly, very steadily. But the beauty of this is that every month, on every person that's in your racing circuit, you're going to be getting test driver commissions and you're going to be getting driver commissions. Obviously, you can see the driver commissions, are much higher because obviously, people are paying for a much bigger monthly subscription and they choose what they want. You start to look at this. Just look at by the time you get to the sixth racing circuit. I mean, it's not bad. From your test drivers, it's $545 a month. From your driver's side, it's over $6,000. And that's not a lot of people. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, here's what's unbelievable. That's just the start. That's just the start of what you make, because here's the other components of this. And remember, it's all built around this one 3x10 that continues to grow and grow and grow. So the second part of it is what we call our 20-10-10 bonuses. Now, what does that mean? Well, you put me into the business, right? So you put me in, and the moment you do that, if I'm a test driver, I come as a test driver, you start earning 20% of what my 10 racing circuits grow to. Now, remember, I just started, I got my own 3x10 and it's growing. And eventually, if it filled, it would be 88,000 people in there, right? Well, I'm just one person, but you would get 20% of whatever I'm making every month. That's from one. Now, you put in a second person, you're getting it again. You put in a third, and it's the same thing if you become an owner. In other words, once you put in three drivers, now you're getting that 20% on everybody you put in, whether it be test drivers or drivers, you're getting the 20% as their organization, their 10 racing circuits grow. Well, if that's all it was, that'd be pretty good, because that's in addition to your own personal 3x10 racing circuit that's growing, right? This is growing within that. But also what happens is, for example, you put me in, right? I'm a 20% check to you. But what if I go out and put 10 people in? If I put 10 people in myself, I mean, it doesn't matter what I put in, but if I 10 and 10, what does that do for you? Well, you're making 10% on those 10 people's full 3x10 racing circuits for life, every day, every month, on their monthly subscriptions. And here's where it really can blow your mind, because it goes to the third. In other words, the people they put in. And now all of a sudden, as it starts to multiply, you can see what would happen. I mean, you literally, and right now, we have people, even though they're very early on in the maturity, growing those racing circuits, we have people that probably are they have maybe 40 to 50 20-10-10 checks every month. Now imagine what those are going to look like in a couple of years, because here's the part that just sets us apart from the rest of the world. Because guess what happens? Shopping. Because remember, that's what we're all about. We're going to continue to build one of the most amazing shopping portals, the Seaforth Marketplace. We've already got hundreds of products, great products, exceptional products that are, again, save you more than you spend, products that are wow products that are just name brand products. We're going to keep adding more and more. But what you have to put in perspective is every time somebody shops, and remember your first little 3x10 you started, okay, that's yours, right? And it's starting to grow. Every time somebody shops in that entire 3x10, you get paid a commission. Well, that's wonderful, because obviously if your 3x10 filled up, how many would you have? Well, you have 88,000 shoppers, and every time they shop, you get paid a commission. It's all real time. Now, but the only problem with that is you have put in 3 or 4 people. Well, you've also started your 20-10-10 bonus. It's the same thing all over again. Every time you put in one of those 20%ers, that's another full 3x10 racing circuit that every time somebody shops, you're getting paid on. That 10-10, they just start. Every time somebody shops, you're getting paid on. So you can see how this is going to start to expand and expand and expand. So there is no limits to the amount of people that you'll get paid on from their monthly subscriptions as a test driver, their monthly subscriptions as a driver, and every time they shop. Every time they shop. Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing like this in existence. It just doesn't exist. And then on top of that, and I'm not even talking about it tonight, there's leadership pools that pay tremendous money for people getting. We'll go into that next week a little bit, because that's where the biggest money is. And I just showed you insane things right there. I tell you, I look at this and I go, why would anybody look at this and not join? I mean, look at 3 ways to join, right? You come in as a spectator. What does that cost you? Big fat zero. And you're just a customer. Okay, go shop and save money. But in worst case, if you're the biggest skeptic in the world, why wouldn't you come in as a test driver? It's $10 a month. $10 a month. And everything I just talked about, you get to see it actually start to happen. You get the maximum discounts through all of our shopping stuff. We give you $200 in real dollars you can use for hotels anywhere in the world. So you're paying $10 a month and you're getting $200. I think that's pretty much an offset, right? It's pretty much paying you to join. And you've got 3 ways to earn as a test driver. Some of the things I just shared with you. Those commissions, they start to grow. You get paid on that. Or you come in as a driver. Now, that's a business bill. That's somebody says, you know what? I want to change my life. I want to do something different. I'm tired of where I'm at, what I have, what I've been. I want something new. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Come in as a driver, be a business builder, change your life, because guess what? It doesn't get any better. I don't know what you could find as an opportunity out there that could be any easier and simpler than what we're doing here. It truly is about just shopping and saving, sharing and earning, and telling people about it. Say, guys, all you got to do is, like, for example, invite people to this call next week and say, look, it's about shopping and saving, sharing and earning. Who doesn't want to shop and save? Who doesn't want to be able to earn a lot of money? And particularly if you can do it pretty simply. And you just saw tonight with the summer campaign, $99 summer campaign, all the products that people get, all the marketing materials that we've developed, all the new stuff. We've got landing pages. For those of you who may be joining for the first time, you're going to have all types of tools so you to go out and build your business. You can literally sit at home and build it from home on your computer. That's where a lot of people do it right now. So your only decision, ladies and gentlemen, it's either test driver, and let's go. I mean, and again, if you can't come in here and do that, I feel bad for somebody, because I look at this and go, I know we're going to change lives. Well, matter of fact, we already are. Do you know that because I get to look at the checks, right? I mean, think about that. We're a young company. And I'm looking at people right now that are in those executive pools, which I didn't even talk about tonight. And they're getting checks that are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 a month, some at 15, some at 20,000 a month, on top of all the other stuff we just talked about. And we're just a baby. We're in our infancy. We haven't even scratched the surface to the kind of products we're going to continue to bring out on your behalf. We've got the best comp plan now. So all we can do to make it better for you is just keep bringing out more and more products, more and more great products. And ladies and gentlemen, you've got a future unlike anything you've probably ever seen. So go out and share it. Get some excitement in your life. And it starts with you. If you're not excited, nobody else will be. But if you've got passion and excitement, everybody else will. That's the way it works in life. That's why I always tell people, people say, I know you, Mark, you're not that smart. No, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. But you know one thing I do have that most people don't have, and that's why I've never been poor my entire life? Passion, excitement about something that I do. I don't even do a very good job. There's people who can do a business presentation 10 times better than me, 10 times better. I mean, I would sit there and watch them and go, wow. It doesn't matter, because all that really matters is how excited you get, how enthusiastic. And you don't have to do it by being loud like me. I get loud, I get it. You could be quiet, but you do it with real passion and real excitement in your heart and soul. That's how you become, and that's how you live a great life. And I want everybody to live a great life. So that's it. Dave, I'm done. I finished.